So first, ask the king. Let's stop fighting. One last time. One last time. So, if I am understanding what the game said, it should be one last time. One last time. We start from here. Have our experiences with our friends. Get them to their best selves. Go all the way up again. Have the confrontation with the king. But skip asking him about where he's from this time. Because right now at this point, we've done just about everything else we can with him. As far as I can understand, Loop may give us something different. We'll still have to check with them in case something else does come up. Then the only other thing that is just kind of a mystery is that if we can give, like, the bright flower to Euphrasia, just to kind of, like, help break her cycle, because, just the last time when we went through it without having all of our family friends at their best, is that we were actually able to interrupt her script, yet she still decided, things still went all, effy, as you know. Alright, so, let's go once more. It's a lot better to handle this time around, since it gives you an idea that there is an end now. Sifrin! You're up! Here again. Hey, Mira. Hey, Sifrin. So, how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10? That bad? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you'll sleep well tonight. I know how much you value your naps. Oh, wait! I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together, sleep in the same room, maybe tell stories. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? Say the line, Sifrin. That sounds like an amazing idea, Mira. Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it would be fun, that's great. I can't wait. This will be delightful. I'm smiling just thinking about it. Her smile still managed to bring your mood back up. You smile back. So, could you let everyone know? I would really appreciate it. Sure. Okay, let me think. Mademoiselle should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east, and you suppose at the Fever Tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. There was a lot of names and places. You remember? You really, really will. Well, I'll let you do this then. Sounds like you remember. You really, really do. See you at the clock tower later then. Oh, and don't forget to check the change card statue too. For good luck. You tell Mirabelle about the carrot method so she can learn that one skill. Wait, how do you know about... And wink. Okay. Learned adorable moving shield, and watch her go. I'm a little unsure of, like, everything that we probably should go through. We can at least get the letter, I think, from the stylish one. Da-da-da-da-da. Think I'm scary, blah, 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 blah. She's not as important, so I guess it's okay to just, zone out through her dialogue. Alright, so, yes, got a fan mail. Think you please scare her? Want to scare her? Alright. Now, here's the thing, is that we haven't ever opened the fan mail before and then told her about it, because the thing is, she already has the stylish bow. I don't know if we can still give her the fan mail and, not have her encounter the idea of, like, having, of seeing, the bow in her hands and then the same bow in her hair. The whole time dilation thing. Yes, the whole time consequences. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey things. You all know what I mean. Anyway, pockets, souvenirs, the loving pen mail. A gift from Mirabelle from the stylish woman.
It has a package with a stylish bow inside and a letter. Mirabelle didn't tell you the contents of the letter. If you open the letter now, you won't be able to give Mirabelle her gift. Open the letter? Yeah, you open the letter. It's many pages long. The stylish woman wrote about how she's met Mirabelle, how much she admires her, and how she hopes the both of her well. The last page only has one sentence written on it. It just says, "None of us blame you, Mirabelle." Alright, there's that. We at least have the information. Perhaps we can just tell her then. New loop, new blessing. Just that you like the most and close your eyes. And ask. Let's ask this time for speed. Speed, 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 speed. It's what you want. Much like Light Runner still wants to be fast, is that they're just running everywhere as well. You actually feel a little faster. Do some side steps, and you can tell they come easier than the usual. Attack speed boosted. Away! And we're just gonna go out. Hey, you nodded the statue and turn back. Oh, hello, Isabel. We will cut this part out here, but we'll still talk to our friend. You wait for him to touch you. You wait for him to touch you. You wait for him to touch you. He has to do it. You will never do it yourself. But he won't touch you because he thinks you don't want him to. And you can't say it. Because that's embarrassing. That's life-ending, even. Asking for someone's touch. But please, you think. Please, please, please. A flicker of movement makes you look at his face. He looks stricken. Sad. Seeing you look at him, he laughs and brings his hand back down. You wonder what face you were making as you were waiting for him to touch you. Federal, hey, Loop. You want to fill us in on, like, what all that was about? Hey, Stardust! How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Alright, what should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? The king. About the king. What should I do now? The king is from your country, the one no one can remember. Something happened to this country to make it disappear even in people's minds. And he wants to freeze Vogard in time to make sure that, in a twisted way, it never be forgotten. What a blinding idiot. Loop, I have to talk to him one last time. The king is trying to remember our country, trying to keep Vogard from meeting the same fate. He's deluded. He can't bring it back, but you have to try. Just do whatever you want, Stardust. Have fun! About the king. Alright. Anything else about the loops? Still the same thing. Alrighty. Nothing. Any other questions? Help on how to help everyone. Which one? You already know all that. I just need help in general. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Any other questions? Nope. Let's go back now. Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Are you jealous of my family members? What? Where is that coming from? I don't know. You just act weird every time I talk about them. Like what? Like I'm your partner waiting at home, and when I finally get to talk to you, all you can talk about is the fun you're having with other people. Forget I said that. That was a terrible, awful metaphor. Uh-huh. Shut your mouth! I'm really not jealous, okay? Not if you're party, anyway. Huh? That's interesting. Question about anything else new that comes up? Nope, doesn't look like it. I'm just I'm trying to see if he actually says anything different. Let's see if he adds anything to the refresher. A refresher? Sure. The king has frozen almost the entire country of Vogard, and you're trying to beat him so everything can go back to normal. You've beaten him before, in fact. You'll keep beating him, of course. You've also decided that he's misunderstood or whatever, so you've started to talk to him to know more about him. To freeze people in time, he's using something called timecraft. It's not something simple to do like rockcraft or scissorscraft, but a craft much more complicated and rare. But it's what allowed him to freeze the entire country in time. In fact, it might be the same power you're using to be able to look back in time. But timecraft has long been hypothesized to be impossible to control, so it'd probably kill anyone trying to use it. And yet both you and the king are fine. How? He's saying he's able to use timecraft thanks to the universe. The universe, the stars, things that are familiar to you but completely unknown to your friends for some reason. He's also from someplace other than Vogard, and the king's armor's covered in stars. Stars. You can recognize them as stars, but you can't remember anything about them, can you? The names of constellations escape you. Everyday item names escape you. Your childhood escapes you. You can't remember anything. And the king keeps asking you if you remember. But you know, don't you? You'll never remember anything. No one ever will. You'll never remember anything about your country. Not its stars, not its faith, not the childhood you spent there. You can't even read or speak your own language. There's proof it existed, though. The diary in the library talks about it. You can't even say its name, though. Why would you? Even I wouldn't be able to say its name even if I tried. And that's it, isn't it? What the king wants. After having all of his memories of his country erased without warning, being welcomed to Vogard, making his life here, he just wants to make sure what happened to your country doesn't happen to Vogard. And nothing can happen to Vogard if it's frozen in time. How pathetic. He can't accept that it's gone, even now. It's just gone. Loop. Were you from there too? What a wild idea, Stardust! Alright, that's all interesting. I mean, it's not completely out of reach. I certainly had thought that Loop might have been from there as well, or at least in some way, a facet of it. Alright, since we've done all that, I'm just curious now about, alright, what about his summation about the loops? Let's hear that. A refresher? Sure. I'm repeating what you already know, but you're stuck in a time loop. You're repeating the same 2-ish days from when you wake up in Dormont to seeming when you talk to the Head Housemaiden. When you get to the Head Housemaiden or when you die, you immediately loop back. You're not completely helpless though, since you can more or less control when and where you loop back. And just the fact that you loop back means you seem to have some kind of control over time. Just like the king. The king said his power comes from something called timecraft, so we can assume this is what you're using as well. The power to craft time. It has been hypothesized to exist, but was never proven up until the king appeared. Timecraft is supposed to ask for immense amounts of power. It was believed that crafting time to pause time for a single second would kill the user immediately. So, how did the king get this power? How did you? You also found out that what happened with the Head Housemaiden wasn't a one-off. Every time you talk to her, she seems to be repeating the exact same thing until you loop again. She says something is broken, failing, rotting. After that, we had our little hangout session. And I was wondering about the rules of your loops. You loop back when you die, but there have been times when you loop back without dying, didn't you? You looped back on your own without dying when we hung out together. But if that's the case, does something happen with the Head Housemaiden that makes the loops activate as well? What do all those moments have in common? So there was only that little bit of extra bit at the end, just summarizing what we've done with Loop with our hangout session with him. Not him. I'm so sorry. Them. They are gender neutral, alms. Make sure you keep that in mind. I apologize. It just slipped out of my mouth. So nothing new there, except for just a small part at the end. Alright. Nothing there. Any other questions? I think that's it. Alright. See you later, Stardust! So I was thinking in the moment while Loop was going over about the information with the king. I just have suddenly remembered that, yeah, I can loop straight to the king. And if really only what we're needing is to just, like, have a confrontation with him, like, to just have the conversation, why don't we just go ahead and do just that? I'm trying to find ways to actually save time here and now and actually make use of the loop system. You know, after all this time, you know, fricking finally, I know. Alright. Banana time! Step closer? Yes. Step closer. Here we go. Whoop! You slipped on a banana peel. Here we go, up to the king. Use 20 memories to look forwards to the king. What? You're annoyed there isn't a more dignified way to loop back in the village. It's true. Alright, let's just take a moment to see what they have. They have the adorable moving shield. And the Mega Sparkle Hill. Okay, good. The craft break. Okay. Seems like they're at their highest levels, so just don't have their ultimate skills. That's fine. Equip on Siffrin. The garden scissors. We also don't have the bomb, but that's fine. No worries about that. The king must be up ahead. Are you ready? Ready. So our whole point right now is to just have the conversation with him. I don't know if it'll end up with another immediate loop back. We have to try to convince him the fact that we're never gonna get home. Our home is now gone. Forever. Do you remember? Doesn't matter. What else does? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. So enough for this part? Sure. You've heard this before. Get ready, everyone! So first, ask the king. Let's stop fighting. Stephen! What are you? You don't need to fight anymore, do you? You understand what the king wants. How he feels. If only you could make him understand. We don't have to fight. We're looking for the same thing! I know! I understand why you're doing this, but this isn't the way to do it. You can protect this country another way. You don't need to freeze it forever. Do you really want it all to end? Let's just stop fighting. Leave this country be. We don't need to keep holding on to it. Let's just let it go. We have to let it go, King.
right, Bright One.
Huh? What?
Let us stop this battle. Let us talk to one another. As people from the same country.
The king has stopped fighting you. You lower your dagger.
Siffrin! Is this it? You're gonna stop? Just like that?
Boniface,
You destroyed my home! Froze my sister, froze all of Fogard in time, and you'll just stop? Just like that?
Oh, oh, I will. I have fought for long enough, and I'm starting to realize that even if I did win, my victory would be short-lived.
Because you'd be frozen in time yourself, maybe? Stupid.
Perhaps. But if someone from my own country is the one asking, then shouldn't I listen? Oh, oh, after all, only a fellow compatriot would understand my pain.
You said you and Siffrin are from the same country? We don't know where Frin is from, so...
what happened? The king cries out.
Oh, but that's the problem, isn't it? That's what we'd like to know as well, isn't it? If I mention it, you might be able to remember it for a brief second. The fate of the island north of Vogard.
An island north of Vogard? Is it perhaps the one we can't say the name of?
The one no one can remember anything about?
The very one.
That's where you're both from? So then, what happened?
The king sobs.
I suppose your story might be similar to mine, Bright One. One day, I just woke up on a beach, on a coast north of Vogard. I woke up slowly, as people sometimes do, expecting to remember where I was, what I was supposed to be doing that day, but nothing came to mind. And as I realized nothing came to mind, I also realized I could not remember a single thing. What I was doing here on this beach, what chores I had to do on that day, how I got here, why I didn't recognize my surroundings, my past, my family, my name, the language I spoke, the alphabet I wrote with, the stars, the country's inhabitants, culture, beliefs, its very name. I could not remember anything, because all of my memories, everything even slightly connected to the country I came from, just cannot be accessed easily anymore. And it makes sense, doesn't it? No one on this planet can remember our home as it was. Most people from outside it, who had limited ties to it, only forgot the country's existence. Maybe forgot a friend from there, or a distant family member. But for someone who had ties to it, who was born there, lived in it, breathed it day and night, there would be nothing to remember. There would just be emptiness. I was cut off from very existence. My entire past, my entire identity, erased. Memories make up the core of who we are, don't they? They're proof that we existed, that we are real. Can you be certain of anything if you do not remember how you learned it? And if you do not remember your past, if you only know it has been erased from your memory because something happened to your home, and if something happened, but no one remembers what or why, then
what's stopping it from happening again?
what if we forget it all?
What if we lose it all once more? The king sobs. And you had to make sure it wouldn't happen again.
At any cost necessary.
And if the universe led you on this path,
Then it must be what the universe wants. The universe.
leads,
We can only
follow.
Even if you don't agree with my methods, Bright One, I can tell you understand. No matter what, I could not let this happen again. I could not. Not to Volgord. Not to Volgorians who housed me, cared for me, loved me. I do not want to forget it all. Not again. I will keep the things I love close to me. I will make sure they keep existing so that they can be remembered forever. That was what I thought. This whole time. But I can see that I was mistaken. You're right, Bright One. We can find another way to protect the people we love. So, please, while I still can, let me change my mind. Let me help you.
Change?
Mirabel,
Madam, if he truly means it, shouldn't we try? Or are we deciding he cannot change? I can't believe that. I want to believe that even the worst person can change.
Odile. Please. We have to try.
I'm with Mira and Sif.
Fine. Okay. I'll follow you, friend. But I don't know. I'll trust you all. I can't do anything anyway. You breathe out. If you can end this loop without fighting, if you and the king can come to an understanding,
then, Bright One, Sifrin, won't you stand next to me?
What? Oh no. Oh no. Admiral Akbar's sense is going off. Admiral Akbar's sense is going off.
I can bring everyone back. Make sure they'll all move again. We can save this country. Together. But I cannot break the curse on my own. Creating the curse was easy, but unraveling it asks for more power than I possess. But with the help of someone else, someone who truly wishes for the curse to be lifted.
Is that how it works?
It does, if someone wants it enough.
Sifrin, should I do it?
Goddamn. I can't. Okay. I really am thinking is that this might be a trap. My Admiral Akbar senses are definitely going off. This could be a very sinister thing to be doing. is that yes, there is... The thing about someone that can be, like, truly cunning and malicious and evil is that they can use the truth still to manipulate. This may very well be what the king is feeling, but this could very well still be their last-ditch attempt to make things as easy as possible for them, because they still said emphatically in all caps they would do whatever it takes, whatever is necessary. This still could be a trap. And what concerns me then is that I've just done this by just looping straight through. Everyone is not at their best. We have to see at least what it does, right? Right? So, if he betrays us, we'll still be able to loop back again and prevent it from happening. I'm sure we could this time. Go to the king's side. If all that's needed for the curse to break is your help, you're the one who made the king change his mind. The least you can do is help. You start to walk over to the king.
Oh, bright one. Not that bright after all. No.
No! Why? The king froze your bodies in time! You can think and move your head still, so it's not over, but you can't move.
No!
King, you! I can't move! Why can't I move?
Bright one, Siffrin. Is this really all I needed to do? To make you trust me? I just needed to listen to your empty words, to tell you how sad I am, to make you think I was pathetic, to be pitied. You should have told me sooner. Killing you like this is easier than fighting.
What? No! Everyone!
What was it you wanted me to do? Let go of my goal? Let go of my wish? Let go of the wish that kept me going all those years? I will never let it go. For God, our country, I will make sure they are kept perfect forever. Because, oh, I can tell, Siffrin, this isn't how it should be. I saw it all, you know. I saw the signs. The way you came in to face me. Like you knew exactly what we were about to fight. The way your companions all flinched hearing my voice, but not you. The way you knew about my home. The way you can keep it at the forefront of your mind, like you've practiced as I have. Yes. Oh, I can tell. I can tell, Siffrin. I should have won. I should have won long ago. But something went wrong, didn't it? Victory keeps escaping my grasp. Siffrin, it's you, isn't it? The one who's keeping me from winning. How many times have you kept me from victory, Siffrin?
You can't breathe. What is he talking about? What?
I can tell. I can feel it. This scent is overpowering, a sweet scent. I can taste the power of witchcraft on you.
Huh? Witchcraft?
I can tell, Siffrin. It's you! You're the one keeping me from total victory. You're the one keeping me from my perfect ending. If only you weren't here. not. A quick death would be too easy for you.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh great. This is okay. Possible trigger warning, everyone. Please keep this in mind. Something very bad is likely going to happen.
You'll just come back anyway, won't you? So, I just need to make sure that today you learn your lesson.
Bonnie! No! The king grabbed onto Bonnie. Bonnie! No! Curse you, king! Let them go!
Ah, bright one, Sifrin. Look at me. You need to learn to not cross me again. I will kill this child, and your housemaiden, and your fighter, and your researcher. I will kill them all, one after the other. I will kill them all now and make sure you remember. I will force you to watch, so you will learn.
The king is tightening his grip. Bonnie! No! Please, no! Come on, stupid Bonnie! Move! Boniface! No, 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 no! Bon! None of you can move. Your whole body hurts. You can't move. You have to do something. Save Bonnie! You need to find a way to look back somehow. You need to die. A tear. Anything. Just look back. Help me! I'm scared. Just let them go, please! Not Bonnie, please! Your stomach feels like it's caving in on itself. Curse you, king! Curse you and your whole country! Curse you and everything you stand for! You taste sugar on your tongue. Bonnie! Ah! You have to look back. Look back, 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 look back! Fred!
When you come back, bright one, remember this.
Loop back! Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Stars! No, 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 no. You clutch your chest and try to catch your breath and forget. It's fine. You looped back. It's fine. It's fine. They're fine. Bonnie is fine. Looping resets everything. Everything that just happened has been erased. Everything is back to normal. Bonnie is back to normal. Just go and see them. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. You're fine. A whimper escapes you. No. You're okay. Bonnie is okay. Everyone is okay. They have to be okay. Just breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Bonnie. Bonnie is okay. You're okay. See, because of the way loops work, they won't remember anything. They're not hurt. Everything is back to normal. There's no reason the loops would work differently this time. Just breathe and stand up and make sure. Go back to the stage. Follow the script. You have to make sure Bonnie is okay. My fucking God. My Admiral Akbar's sense was right. Just because it's thematic, I am going to make sure I check on Bonnie first. Sifin! You're... Oh, change! You look really
not sleep well? Not really. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I was going to tell you something, but forget about it. Go on and do whatever you need to do today.
Sure. Do you know if Bonnie is okay?
Bonnie? Why, wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier to the east. If you'd like to talk to them.
You nod.
Okay. I'll leave you alone. Make sure to rest up and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later.
You nod again. Habit takes over and you tell her about the carrot method.
Wait, how did you know about...
And wink.
Okay.
Mirabelle learned the craft skill, adorable moving shield again. You need to see if Bonnie is okay. Just going straight there. I mean, not much else to say, really. There they are. Bonnie is here. Alive and whole. Bonbon!
Huh? Why did you...
Bonnie! How are you?
I'm... okay.
Good.
And... how are you? You look bummed out. What's wrong?
Nothing is wrong at all.
Okay. Well... what do you want?
Nothing. You have to go and see Loop. Yep, we're going to go see Loop. And hopefully chase the scars out from our minds. It is just a whole new Loop. Everything is all just fine. Hey... Sit! Whoa, what's wrong? I need to do the favor tree thing. Oh, do you need me to leave? Sure, but let's talk later, okay? Loop? Hey! Stop. Just say I told you so and we can move on. I told you so! What a stupid idea you had. Thinking the king could be turned good. He's the king. He's probably the reason you're here, or related to it at least. And all you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him. He didn't have to lift a finger. And because of you, Bonnie was... Anyway, I told you so. But what he said back then, he mentioned something. Something about wishcraft. He did. What's wishcraft? I don't know. Wishcraft. Crafting wishes? That sounds impossible, and way too convenient. But he seemed to imply you were using it. That's what it felt like to me. I've never heard of wishcraft before. Me neither. I wouldn't even know where to find information about it. But that is new information. So, as stupid as the whole making friends with the king was, you did find something new. Was it worth it? Every time you close your eyes, you still see your hand tightening. I'm also wondering, the way you looped last time, wasn't it? Whatever. It's not like your kid will remember whatever just happened anyway. I just put it behind you. And this whole thing gave you something else, didn't it? Yeah, a mental scar. Another memory to equip. Oh, I see. The mental scar is now memory. That's great. Core memory unlocked. Yay! Oh, you didn't even notice.
You'll always remember this after all.
Let me do the usual. You got memory of memories. When equipped, memory of memories allows you to read books you couldn't before. Hell yes! We had to, completely mentally scar ourselves forever and in eternity. But we should be able to read the books now, yes? The ones written in that language that just gives you a headache. The ones from your country. Oh, how useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. You might as well read any books you find before you forget again. Like you do everything else. And if you can read that language, maybe you can explore the house a bit more. Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. In the meantime, though,
How can I help you out in this wonderful new loop?
let's talk about something. Don't need much of anything else.
Sure, what do you want to talk about?
Why Stardust? Because you're what's left, I suppose. What's left? What's left of what?
And because it's a cute nickname! You're my little Stardust. My little cutie patootie Stardust.
Ew. But to say you don't want to answer, it's fine.
But it's so much fun to annoy you instead. Distracting people with puns and jokes is the best way to evade stupid questions.
Yeah, you can relate. Alright, nothing else, I suppose.
I'll see you later, Stardust.
They gently wave you goodbye. So, gonna make sure I equip that right now so I do not forget. See, Memory of Family was... Oh yeah, Memory of Family was for them to earn experience faster. Memory of Memories. Can read books you couldn't before. You remember this, at least. Gonna keep that on. So then, I'm gonna go ahead and save now, since we've now unlocked trauma. Yay. But also, by the time that the next episode comes back, I'll have already, gone through all of the rigmarole of hanging about with our friends, minus Isabeau. And then we'll check out what's at the library, because I know one of those books are there. And then I guess we will actually proceed through the house again, and I apologize, but, just for the sake of content, is that the next episode will also be very Smash Cutty. But in any case, new loop, new blessing, touch the statue you like the most. I'm gonna go with speed again, since that's what we were doing before, and ask for speed. Speed, 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 speed. Want your family members to be fast enough, first, that's what you want. Do-ba-do-do-do. Attack speed up, you actually feel a little faster, side steps, to become easier. So, attack speed's boosted, close to single eye.